Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. The Cubbies will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Pablo Lopez gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Throw gets Gonzalez at first, and that's how this one will get underway. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. D-Roll, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Just starting things out here in South Florida. The 0-2 once more. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Javier Baez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
In now, Rosell Herrera. Grounded up the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting third.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Head-to-head numbers with Darvish. He's 1 for 5. And it's 1-1. Castro playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Well, there's a base hit on the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, T-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Kim. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
One and one to Schwarber. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Yu Darvish is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And there's ball 2 now. Count even at 2-2. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand. Ready now, Brian Anderson. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Gonzalez is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Swinging a soft liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Stepping in, Daniel Descalzo, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
He throws him on the fastball there. Daniel Descalzo becomes the first out of the inning.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Magneuris Sierra will begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The center fielder, Magneuris Sierra.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Popped him up. Descalso moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Rosell Herrera. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Herrera. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
So we got him looking there. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one. Riding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, Kim.
Now batting, number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Riddle, a 27-year-old, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This pitch is popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 11.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Now another 0-2. Popped up. Kim over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. He drew a walk his first time up.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. In now, Pablo Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Magneuris Sierra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He pulls this one into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough. Adam Conley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Conley, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Clips it behind his back. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, Anthony.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. High and deep to straightaway right. Anderson racing back. And that's a home run into the top tank.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Javier Baez. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Chris Bryant is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Baez stands at 2nd with 2 gone. Hit out towards 2nd. Played on the backhand. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another shot now. Rosell Herrera. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Hold hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 25.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kim, he made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, right to him. They'll go to Baez at second for the force. And welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
In there, and it's 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Herrera moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number
Standing
3.
in, Daniel Descalzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Cubs are down in order. Still tied. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 6.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So stepping in, JT Riddle. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
The 2-1 home is laid off for ball number 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. There's Descalso. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Carlos Gonzalez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Arlene Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Liner in there for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
A.J. Ramos takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This year against right-handed pitching, Baez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. David Bodie is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. John Birdie is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 0-2 pitch fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Magneuris Sierra. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Lewis Brinson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Brinson has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The left fielder.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
And again, a throw.
Safe.
In now, Rosell. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-1 home. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
1-0. Here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gonzalez coming on. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead. Brinson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 71.
John Birdie is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. swing and a rocket to third. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Kim. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Brian Anderson will be next. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 15, Brian.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Peter O'Brien will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 45.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Guerrero takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
To third. Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is retired. So we go quietly here in this half inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one the count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Brinson, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good
swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The batter.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home. Boy, this is a dicey situation right now.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Splitter. 2-2. Baez, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pedro Strop, showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. To 2-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Steve Cishek takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Popped him up. Baez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk.
Struck him out. The Cubs go on the road and sweep their rivals. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.